Hi guys, my name's Cameron Eford. My assessment instrument is the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. I chose this because personalities in vocational assessment is really interesting to me. I think it's very helpful. I have taken the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator before, so I am aware of what my type is. One thing to note before I start is that if you try to take it online, it does cost about $50. So what is the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator? So the website describes it as a psychometric tool that gives you insight into what makes you, you. The short assessment helps to develop a more clear sense of self-awareness and awareness of others, assisting in the ability to make decisions, communicate, and better understand your personal needs. So the short assessment, it helps support your personal well-being and professional performance goals by providing you with a deeper understanding of what makes you, you. Is a nice brief summary of that. So how does it work? First, you take the assessment. You can do it online on your own or with the help of a professional. So there's no preparation really needed for this. You just show up and answer honestly. The nice thing about this assessment is you don't really have to have any specific types of skills or abilities. It's just pretty much getting access to it, because when you do take it online on your own, it's expensive, but you can take it with a professional who can get a hold of it. Then before seeing your results, take a close look at how your results were determined. So understanding the framework of that, what it can do, what it cannot do, and what exactly is being measured. Last, you'll get your results. With your results, you can look at your strengths, careers, and your relationships and how your personality impacts those. You'll take your results and apply them to an area that you are interested in. So what is being measured? So how you get your energy. So are you introverted or extroverted? Then how you receive information and how you learn. So sensing or intuition, how you make your decisions, thinking or feeling, and how you organize your time and environment. So by judging or by perceiving. So there are 16 possible types to get from this assessment. So within these types, they use them as letters, and they form them with 4 different letters. So the letters that are possible you can get are E for extrovert, I for introvert, S for sensing, N for intuition, T for thinking, F for feeling, J for judging, and P for perceiving. So for example, my type is INFJ. This means that I am more introverted. I learn by intuition. I make decisions based off of how I feel, and I am judging when it comes to my organization and how I organize things. So validity. So is the assessment valid? Meaning, is it accurate in what it intends to measure? So in an article I found, it discusses the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator to be generalizable and accurate. Through their research, they found it to be valid. Also, when we earlier discussed how the assessment works, when we were talking about understanding the framework, it proves the assessment to be valid. A participant can reflect on their placement and is encouraged to assess if it is the best fit. This allows participants to take part in the validity of the assessment. The great thing about this assessment is that as long as you are honest and open, you should get an accurate information to help you use this assessment in the way that you would like. So yes, I do think it is valid. So reliability depends on whether or not an assessment produces a consistent result. So there are 2 ways to measure the reliability of most assessments. First being internal consistency reliability, and the second being test-retest reliability. So internal consistency looks at the consistency of responses to a set of items assessing the same concept. So this assessment was found reliable across a variety of employment situations, across a range of ethnic groups, all age groups, and across the 6 regions. And that was done by the Myers-Briggs Foundation. With test-retest reliability, It looks at the consistency of scores resulting from a participant completing the same assessment at 2 different times. So for example, if a participant was to take the test in 2004 and then wait 4 years and take it again in 2008, was it reliable? Did they get the same results? And also research done by the Briggs Foundation found that this assessment is good or superior to other personality assessments that also looked at their retest reliability. So what are some relevant consumers? So somebody interested in a product or service. Someone interested in using this assessment could be doing so for many different reasons. First being for career. Your type can lead you to careers that are best fit for your personality. So the 2 middle letters, sensing, intuition, feeling, and thinking, specifically do this. My type, INJF, suggests that there are careers like being a teacher, human resource, and writer, while INJFs also enjoy work that helps people. So that's just an example of what it can do for you. And it's reliable because those are things I'm interested in, just for an example. Your type can also explain ways that people prefer to learn, as well as strengths and weaknesses with studying and learning, so within their education. Sensing and intuition specifically discusses your education and your learning styles. Also, understanding your type can help in the workplace. It can help with communication, putting together effective teams, and satisfaction of employees and customers. Your type can also play a helpful role in counseling as well. This assessment provides participants with a deeper understanding of what makes you you, like we discussed in the beginning. This can help explore self-esteem, relationship difficulties, life development, decision-making, and much more. This also explains how it helps with relationships and spirituality. So that is all I have, and here are my references. I used a lot of Myers-Briggs company. They had a lot of research they had done themselves with all it backed up and everything, so there we go.